Hello everyone, welcome to Commerce Kudam. The CMA Institute has mandated 15 months of practical training for the students. Generally, students have so many questions related to this. In this video, I'll try to answer most of them. First, when to start this articleship? The institute is clearly given that you can start doing articleship immediately on registering for the intermediate course. In my opinion, if you are doing CMA along with your degree, then complete intermediate and then go for articleship because you will get to have adequate theoretical knowledge before starting the practical training. But if you are already a graduate and now doing CMA, then you can start doing articleship along with intermediate because 15 months of articleship is mandatory. So if you start early, you will finish early. Second, where to do this articleship? Let me take you to the institute website. So here in this training tab, you can find a practical training scheme. You can do this articleship under a practicing cost accountant or a firm of cost accountants or in the organizations which are recognized by the institute for practical training. So once you choose an organization, make sure that it falls under the category given by the institute and it meets the criteria given, be it turnover limits and all. So in this regard, generally students have one question. I am doing CA or CS along with CMA and I am already undergoing articleship there. So can I submit the same certificate and claim CMA articleship? Can I set off? The institute has clearly said that CA or CS articleship will not be set off. So you have to undergo a separate training, particularly especially for CMA, and then you can do the articleship in a CA firm, but make sure that there is separate management consultancy division in that firm and you work in that particular role. So moving on to how to find articleship opportunities. Here if you see practical training opportunities. So here if you click, there are so many opportunities which are posted by the organizations. Apart from this, you can get to find so many opportunities on platforms like LinkedIn, Naukri, etc. There is one source available for students looking for articleship in and around Chennai. If you just type SIRC ICMAI job opportunities, you will go to the SIRC website. So here there are so many opportunities posted by organizations in and around Chennai. So if you are looking for opportunities, you can make use of this. Here there are organizations along with the last date for application. So you can make use of this. There are certain forms which need to be uploaded in the portal regarding this training. If you are doing this articleship in a firm, then you need to submit form T1 within 30 days of joining. If you are doing it in a company, then you need to submit form T4 within 30 days of joining. You can find these forms here in the training portal itself. If you go to online training forms, this page will appear. So just click here if you need to submit form T1 or for T4, just click here and then download this form, fill it manually, get it certified and then you have to upload it here. See here if you give your credentials, this page will open. If you give your credentials, this page will open and here you have to fill all the details and then submit form T1 or T4 as applicable. Along with it, you need to upload the balance sheet of the organization if you are doing it in a company and then you need to submit it here. So after finishing 10 months of practical training, you may have to submit form T5A to the institute. These are the last dates. for June term, if you are appearing for the June term examination, the last date is February 28 or 29. And then if you are appearing for December term examinations, the last date is August 31st. And then after appearing the exams, you need to submit form T5B once you complete 15 months of practical training. Before the final exam results, you have to submit this form. So if you already have experience in an organization which is recognized for practical training, if you already have work experience, you can claim exemption from this training by submitting form T3 along with a fee of rupees 4,500, and these are the last dates. And then if you start doing articleship under one employer, and in between if you want to change that organization, you have to again fill form T1 or T4 as applicable, and then along with a fee of rupees 1000 for change of employer. So these are about the online training forms. And one question which students usually have is, part-time articleship, is it allowed? Yes, it is allowed. Generally, the minimum hours of articleship per week is 35 hours. So if you do part-time articleship and if you work for 4 to 5 hours in the weekdays, you may have to compensate it by working on weekends. Generally, students doing a regular degree along with CMA, they ask this question. Yes, you can do part-time articleship, but you may have to compensate it by working on weekends, and you have to work for at least 35 hours per week. Now that we have discussed about all procedural aspects related to articleship, now I'll talk about how to choose an organization for articleship. It all depends upon your area of interest. Say for example, if you want to start doing practice after CMA, then without any second choice, you can go to a CMA firm to do this articleship. Even if you don't have plans of doing practice immediately after CMA, but you want to gain practical experience, then this is the best opportunity. You can make use of this opportunity to work in a CMA firm under a practicing cost accountant. But now if you want to go to an organization for articleship, then it all depends upon your area of interest, in which field you want to build your career. So based on that, you can choose an opportunity. Say for example, if you want to build a career in finance or investment banking, you can find opportunities which matches your area of interest. Generally, students have a dream of getting into PSUs after CMA. So now even in this articleship, you can find PSUs for doing your articleship, which will be helpful during your placements. So, even if you don't find an opportunity which matches your interest, that's okay. Just go with the flow, because in placements, generally recruiters look for whether you are able to communicate properly what you learned during the articleship, and then the CMA final exam performance does matter more than the articleship. So even if you don't find an opportunity which totally matches your area of interest, that's okay. uh, just continue doing your articleship there. And before choosing before choosing an articleship opportunity, just make sure that you are comfortable with factors like location, and then working hours, etc., because this articleship should not affect your CMA final exam preparation, because we will be parallelly preparing for final exams. So because final exam performance does matter the most, so just make sure that you are okay with factors like working hours and location of the firm, etc. So in this video, I have tried my level best to address most of the questions related to articleship. If I have missed out anything, do drop it in the comments, and also share this video with the CMA students in your circle, and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching.